Yeah, you right. I mean, your name been buzzing ever since I did that Chopper interview.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's my brother, man. And I've been getting a lot of notifications and just a lot of responses from that video. So when it come, I don't know, man. It's like I don't, I like, me, Art. Like I don't like a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? And even though it made me look like some big player or whatever, like I had to address it on certain situations. Like people don't know, like when that interview came out, Chop hit me up, but we had spoke before. We speak like every other day. That's my brother. Like I said, I was mad with him. I ain't speak to him for 2 days. I couldn't even say mad because like mad means like I was upset. Like he didn't do nothing to harm me. You get what I'm saying? Like he didn't have malice intent. He just spoke his piece. And I feel like this. I feel like the problem with us is we never had solidarity like day 26. That's why our bag has always been fucked up. We just can't be in one. We can't move as one. And for some reason we can't get along. And for so many years, man, we've been trying to get this thing together and it's always a situation that occurs. So when Chop did that, I was looking like, why would you do that? Why would you throw a monkey wrench? I don't care if it's your truth or not. I don't care if I seen Sara humping a toad. I wouldn't have told nobody that. You get what I'm saying? That's just me because that's my sister and I'm used to defending her. So, and then he broke it down and he said, Fred, this is what happened. I didn't know about no interview with Sara and all this and whatever, whatever. And I would say this. My brother wasn't like wrong, like lying. He mixed up stories and it's 20 years ago. I had to call people. It took me time to process. I'm like, what's up? I called Babs and she just sat there for a whole day and she was like, yo, call Chop. I was like, yo, I can't talk right now because I just don't know what I'm gonna say to him. Like we bros, like certain thing we take to the grave. You dig what I'm saying? But now that the cat was out the bag, I didn't know how to respond to that because I'm used to defending the girls. And then I go to the comments and I see people bashing her, bashing her, bashing her. The first thing I wanted to say was, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like the way it came out on the interview, Chopper was upset. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like he did it with malice intent, which made it not with malice intent, but he was upset. And it's all some a fucked up situation. So it comes around like this. So Sara did an interview I heard where she was talking about Puffy. Did something to her, whatever situation is. I had never heard of that. The same as I had never heard what Chop said about Puffy walking around. And I'm not gonna say I never heard that. I'm gonna say I never seen Puff walk around with Sara or carry her. Puff treated Ness better than he treated everybody. You know what I'm saying? He definitely treated her like shit. So he might have been good at playing that role. But forget Sara being Sara, because a woman gonna fuck a billionaire. You feel me? Let's talk about the boss. I've never seen the boss carry himself like that. I had to speak up. I don't like the nigga, but I got to keep it 100. Now I'm not saying he not that type of individual. Like me watching the Vlad interview, like that, watching Q grown ass men cry, I felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at them brothers like I could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you endured, brother, that could have been me. Because of me quitting gave you the opportunity and it brought you into a cycle of a lifestyle that I walked away from. But that could have been me. I've drunk behind Puffy. I've partied with Puffy. We signed our contracts. He popped champagne. I dropped all my champagne. I ain't even no drinker like that. And I'm looking at it like, he'll playboy. He give me half of his. I'm to the mouth. Right behind him. Blackwashing all. Because it's like he's a millionaire. I'm feeling like, at that time, I'm like, I'm naive. I'm like, oh, they ain't got no, they ain't got no STD. We partying white folks. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was so happy we signed our contracts. So I've been in situations where I've been naivety took over, where I've been around them and I've looked like y'all won't do this to me. So whatever them boys been through is so hard to talk about. And it touched my heart because they're like, yo, that could have been any one of us. It could have been I could have, whether it was being drug induced with, I was there. It don't take much. I'm a gang. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but if you slide some shit I never had in my system, you could take advantage of me. I don't care who you are. You get what I'm saying? I don't drink. I only smoke weed. I don't do pills. I've never done coke. I mean, never none of this shit. I've never sniffed nothing in my nose ever. I don't need all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like my heartbeat. I know I learned one thing when I was younger, like the heart got to get old too. Tires get old, shoes get old. So you want to take care of this. You get what I'm saying? So I try not to abuse my heart, but so I say that to say this, like not to be rambling, but that could have been any one of us. So I'm not defending Puffy, but in that situation with Sarah, I had never seen Puffy walk around like the way it came out. I don't think Chopper meant for it to come out that way, but the way the fans perceived it as if Puffy was just walking around picking her up like, yo, come here. We going upstairs and fucking no. Sarah was the most quietest person in the house, my nigga. Like if Sarah, if we found something out about Sarah, it had to come out years later. Cause Sarah was really like a person that go back to her room, throw her headsets on, she'd be rocking or reading a book. She wake up, she exercise. She was really on her married wife. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like anybody can hit that, anybody can get that or whatever. Um, so when people were like, "Oh, you was fucking Freddie," God forgive me, you know, Freddie and Diddy, woo, 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 people making jokes talk about Freddie and Diddy beefing over Sarah and all type of weird ass shit. But no, man, everybody know, anybody know me, they know Yolanda, bro. They know I don't play by Yolanda. That was my baby mama. That's the one, still to this day, I ain't been with her in 14 years, but I still drop you by the right now. That's my heart. That's always been my heart. And even in the band, I had a family. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I was running around, chasing no Sarah, man. You tripping. Like, I've never even called. Me and Sarah probably the only people that never talked to each other outside the show. You dig what I'm saying? Like, once we left the show, we didn't communicate. I called Chopper every day. I called Babs every day. So I didn't want her to come out looking like she was just some type of whore. And I see her kids and everything like that. But I had to tell Sarah like this. In order for me to tell the truth that I didn't see this, now maybe y'all kept it out of my face for a reason, but I doubt it. You know, like she was like very reserved. I ain't saying it couldn't happen because you never could say what a female gonna do, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, I had heard it, just like Chopper heard it though. You get what I'm saying? Chopper was right about that. That's probably why me and her stopped being so close, like, you know what I'm saying? I stopped being close to her because I had started hearing that from a security guard told me, though, that she was coming out of his room with some type of robe on or something like that. I had never seen it, but for like a whole week, like Sarah used to get missing and you feel me? Like when she go through something with Tony, she getting in that, she going to, we used to have this restaurant, I forgot the name of it, not Seville's. Seville is down the street on the right-hand side in the village. So she'll go there, have a drink, real quiet spot, very, I love the spot back in it was just a chill spot. And that was her thing. She'll go there, you know, if you could find her, you know what I'm saying? So if she had went there and trickled off, maybe. I don't know. I can't say what a woman will and won't do, but I've never seen Puffy conduct himself as a boss with his employees like that. Now I heard stories from day 26, so that ain't saying he won't do it. But in front of me, the nigga never did no weird shit like that. I would have felt uncomfortable, like, oh, you fucking the boss? You getting special privileges. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't respect him like that. So I've never seen him carry himself like that out. Had they ever? I can't tell you. Yeah, Chop said Fred gonna deny it. Yeah, I'm gonna deny it, bro. I just don't remember it. And you gotta also remember from the statement, the assumption, the statement that he put out. Me and sis was very close. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff she was definitely gonna keep away from me. Uh, man, she was very like a church girl. You get what I'm saying? It was like in a it wasn't like people make it seem like when he said he walked in the room or whatever. Nah, I gotta get him for this, and I told him, I said, "You older now, so I gotta tell the truth." You get what I'm saying? You involved me. When he walked in the room, so everybody know Chopper, Chopper. Chopper was annoying back in the day. Like that was my little brother though. Everything, like it's nothing he could do that make me want to do nothing to him. Like I know in my heart that nigga love me. He done showed me over the years after the band. He done so much for me. Initiated stuff like where he just call me and do it. So I know this nigga love me. So I don't take nothing he say out the way. I felt some type of way because I'm like, yo, used to be the main nigga saying Boy, don't say nothing about Yolanda. P'll kill you about Yolanda. I'm like, for you to go, like, when you went up there, you made it look like, yeah, Fred loved that bitch, whatever, whatever. And I had love for her. Yeah, I had a lot of love for her, but I love Babs more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I love Babs more than anybody still to this day. Like, and me and Chopper like this. So imagine how me and Babs is. You get what I'm saying? Like, I will catch a flight about Babs and check in to your nearest county jail about her on my dead mother. I ain't playing with you. So that's how I feel about Babs. But with Sara, it was like, y'all gotta understand. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a 5-year relationship at a time. It probably would have been my wife had I not made the band because she just couldn't take the fame, so it split us up. But this is a woman that I love. This is a woman I used to ride the bike from work from. I'm catching the bus. I'm jumping balconies, trying to, play in there. That's the one that drive me crazy. There ain't never been a woman since. So we was we had split up for like 2 months while I was in the band, and me and Sara already was like writing buddies because I'm the only one that really wrote R&B. So I was assigned to work with her a lot. And we got close. If I don't care what female you leave around me, bro, I'm a protector. You get what I'm saying? Um, they gonna love me. Whether they love me like a brother or a lover or whatever, they gonna fall in love with me. I don't care who it is because I'm genuine. I'm not like I'm one that you can leave $1 million around. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna be there. If I take a 20, I'm gonna tell you, boy, I took 20 now. But it's gonna mean more to me just to show you that your $1 million there than to steal it. You get what I'm saying? So, and a woman can feel that from a man. You get what I'm saying? Like when you very genuine, like she could get she probably was in the reason that got us so close was she probably had never met a man that she could go drink around or she could get drunk and they didn't try to take advantage of her, get sleep in the same bed, and the man never touch you like that. It's a lot of women can tell them stories about me. I just ain't an initiator. Like I'm not an aggressive nigga. And the word no turn make my dick go soft. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not a nigga that go, oh no, no, as soon as a bitch play with the word no. Like I was in a band when we first made the band, you feel what I'm saying? Like I had went up there and it was this girl, she had like a rock star hair and like so when we first went there, this before I even met Diddy, you get what I'm saying? We was in the hotels and it's like my second night in New York. I'm in some fancy ass hotel, so they got the whole top floor booked off, and it was the nigga from BET. He used to host the show, the tall, skinny black nigga. It was Sunshine Anderson was there. Was a lot of people's in that bitch. So I'm at the time I'm very scared. This is my first time going out of town, but it's this girl. And anyway, long story short, I'm trying to, go to sleep. It's a lot of women I had to turn down just because you don't want to tell them no. So you gotta fake nuts and shit like that because you don't want to tell them. Like I'm a picky nigga. Like that's why I done been what a year, 18 months with no sex. My nigga, like I'm like that. Like I've done enough. I'd have had a woman here, woman here, woman here, woman here, and one here. Like, what else you want, brother? Like, it don't nothing excites me like that no more. I need like I got to have a wife. Like, I got to be able to see you at the kitchen table and want to taste you every time you washing dishes. Like, I'm in love. Like, I like to. I don't want to turn this. I'm just saying my type of preference is a woman that I could taste all day. Like, that's if you don't make me want to do that, I don't want to. You get what I'm saying? That's how I choose my woman. And it got to be a woman that respects herself. So I guess that was turned me on to Sara was that she was married. She wasn't doing nothing. She was clean. We got close and she probably felt that she never met a person like who could, who she could be around and not take advantage of her. And eventually things happened, but at that time that he came in that room, I had them told him like nothing was happening, brother. Like, but what he perceived because let me tell you how slick did it, right? Just a little bit. So we were supposed to do something the day before. We couldn't. I was bucking, because when you trying to get this mission, like you trying to, like you getting close to Shorty, you like, y'all chilling, y'all watching movies, we barely got to watch TV. So when the cameras wasn't around, we get to watch TV, movies and shit like that, ESPN, and just kick back. So that was we'll go back, we'll work on music together, just me and her, writing and stuff like that. She was teaching me like bridges. She taught me a lot of stuff about R&B. I just knew how to write the stuff. I didn't know how to structure the stuff. And it just made us. You gotta understand, like if you be around anybody that long, like you gonna fall like cool with them. So I guess one time, Tony was going through something. She was crying, and I was just there. You get what I'm saying? And I was probably split up for like 2 months with my girl, and we was just kicking it. So like a whole week, I was just really. I'm like, oh, I'm finna put the time in. Like I'm finna try now. Like okay, you could, cause when you and somebody got tension and y'all know it, but y'all just got a barrier there, but y'all so friendly where everybody just think is going on. They saying you got to be knocking that down. Like, nah, you not knocking it down. You that nigga she with like that. And I was our bond at the time. And when he walked in, that was just a normal like. But what I was trying to tell him was, okay, you know how the hotel spreads are, like tight, like so I'm under the spread, like. I'm the type of person when I go in a hotel, I don't like to pull my sheet back. I like to try to slide in that bitch and keep it just like that, so I can go to sleep tucked in. And she was on like chilling with me watching the movie, but she wasn't under the blanket. You get what I'm saying? So we joking, laughing. You know, I'm trying to get an inch closer. You know the man routine thing. And she was laying on my chest, and we was watching TV, and she was just crying, explaining something to me, and I'm just like about what she was going through and how she was tired of it, how she was missing her kids and all this other stuff. And I was missing my son, missing my family, and man, and we was chilling. So the day before, I was supposed to go somewhere with Chopper, and I bucked him. So the bitch was like, when he found out where I was, he's like, y'all fucking P. I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, you fucking Miss Stokes. You fucking. I'm like, nah, I'm not, brother. He thought I was lying. He really thought, because for so long, like I say, people thought we was fucking, and we weren't. Um, so that time he had walked in that room, I had never had done nothing with her at the time. But he walked in, and what he did was smart as because he taught me something that day. He went to the hotel maid. She had a cart in her hallway, and he went to the hotel maid, and he was like, "Yo, I gotta check on my brother. Welfare check. Is he not picking up his phone? Now he really trying to catch us because Sarah not answering, I'm not answering. We trying to buck his ass. So he came, knocked on the door. We got quiet, and then he walked off. I'm like, he gone. You know, so we went back to laughing. So he hear us in bullshit. He done went and got the maid, little slick motherfucker, and act like he was doing the welfare check, and the lady can't say no because she know he my group member. So he was like, yo, we got something to do, blah, blah, blah. And he not answering his phone, pointing me, and walked in that door, and it was like, oh. Because at the end of the day, like I told him, I said, we still was both wrong, you know. I'm not saying now, I'm not going to take nothing from him because he said everybody knew. That's not true. When you walked in that door, you knew. So we became comfortable around you. So it may seem to him like everybody knew because every time he was around, it was yo, that's my, if I flirt with her, it's cool. Like, that's my, if we beefing and it's showing, like it's showing, and we not hiding in front of him. So, yeah, and that was the situation. So he may have seen it as if everybody knew. Nobody knew me and Sarah had anything going. Babs didn't know till years later when Sarah told her. Sarah told her husband before all this. She told, I don't know if Tony knew, but I had to call all these people and apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so far behind us, and I just felt like Chopper didn't like what Sarah did in that interview. You get what I'm saying? None of us did. I didn't like it when I heard it. I never seen it, but I didn't question her because I can't tell Sarah what she went to, just like I can't tell Chopper what the fuck he seen. Just because I didn't see it don't mean it didn't go down. You get what I'm saying? Like in defense of Puffy, because I can't say what my sister will and won't do. I say I haven't seen it, and I give her credit how she carried herself in front of me. For everybody else got some opinions about her, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But in front of my eyes, I've never seen a weird shit like that. And I can't say she didn't do it because I told her. I say, Sarah, in order for me to go tell people I didn't see it, I have to also let people know I didn't see Puffy. I didn't see you acting weird around him either, like you were scared of him or whatever you said on that interview. You never showed fear of Puffy. I'm the person you would have told. So to our group, it looked like a money thing. Like, and I get people deal with trauma how they want to deal with it. But some of our group members like, yo, you told me everything else and you never told me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't gonna do this interview until I had spoke with Sarah and I apologized and I spoke with her husband and then I told her something in confidentiality and then she went to the lawyers and used it against me. Ain't no lawyer gonna tell me what to do. Fuck a lawyer. Like I shoot, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a lawyer. We all die. We all could die. That's how I look at any man. And you think a paperwork gonna stop me from doing anything? You wrong. I'm gonna put your ass with. Listen, man. Listen. So that's why she rubbed me wrong, and then she showed me something that I never got a chance to experience, but I had heard. She separated. I understand she married, but showed me what we wasn't family like I thought we was. You get what I'm saying? The respect that I was holding, and is you only concerned about what your man think, and that's when you know what I'm saying, had to come like yo, because at the end of the day, I had a whole family too that was offended. So I don't know what she trying to be so confident. I respect the kids because I watch her daughters, and I wanted them to know like, nah, she wasn't carrying herself like that. Not the way it came out. Like if Puffy did hit it, you know, you gotta understand that's a motherfucker. That's the boss. You know, most of these girls right now change their attitude when they go to work and how they talk to their man when they come home. I basically say this. Women treat the person that who name on their check with a little bit more respect than they treat the person that they sleep with. So I tell men all the time, if you want respect that you want from your woman, be the name on her check. Work so hard till you the only name that's on your woman's check, so you can get the respect that you deserve. Because if a woman has a boss, she has a man paying her. You're not the person that's gonna tell. You're not the person. You're not her final. You're not the person she care about. You see how your mama be like, "Hello, may I talk to such and such and such and such and such," and then she say, "Get your ass up." Two different mamas and two different people. Yeah, that's what you deal with when you deal with those situations. But with her, it was just like, you can't send me no cease and desist. Like I'm the second party. Like all I have to do is go confirm. Like you spoke of this before me. I never spoke of it. I've never talked about it. I've never told it. Only person really knew was Dion. He knew at the time, but he learned late because he kept pursuing. And at this time, it's like, relax, man. Like, relax, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to say, nigga, that's me. Like, relax. Cause you know, little she doing might with you now. Cause you done got a little closer. So yeah, that's why I started fucking with her. Yeah, it's like start talking with her and stuff like that. Cause like I didn't respect um the guard was telling us that she was coming out of Diddy room and all this one night and he seen it. But it's also a nigga that was stealing and too. So yeah. Like I said, I spoke with Babs. I just feel like before she did that interview, she should have spoke with the band as a collective, and we could have told her how we feel about that because we all never seen that. We never seen you uncomfortable around Diddy, and it's looking weird to us.
So the bodyguard, he was coming back telling y'all that she was messing around with Puffy, and you and Sarah, y'all was messing around this time, right?
No, me and Sarah, we got real close in the second season, but that other stuff didn't occur till probably the third season. Yeah, the third season. Yeah, that's when everything was like, well, we had got closer because, like I said before, I write R&B. I'm a writer, whether it's poetry or anything. So, and that's certain things that we had in common. We both had families. We couldn't go party like they could go party. We couldn't bring people, like we wasn't looking for people to bring back. So when we came after clubs, we found ourselves going to get drinks with each other because we can't do this and we can't do that. They can. You get what I'm saying? So that's what she had a husband to report to. I had a girl to report to, and I'm talking to her till she go to sleep. She talking to him till he's satisfied. Then we go have a drink or something like that. But yeah, I can't kick on her. I can't kick in that and say, oh, I seen her. She was just a whore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I did. I heard some allegations later on down the line that might have made me look at her differently. But as far as me, like that, you know, uh, but what I can say is though, Chopper didn't say nothing on that interview that he didn't say to Sarah's face. I can attest to that because 3 days prior to that interview, he called me with Sarah on the phone. And I guess she had did the peacock. I didn't know about this yet. And then she was like, for real? She was like acting real like she didn't remember shit. And he was like, Sarah, cut that shit out. Like, yes, Diddy was fucking you. Like, he used to come get you right in front of everybody. She was like, for real? Like, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. And I'm like, and he like, right, Fred? I'm like, shot, I don't remember. I'm like, bro, if you gotta remember, if anything, they was ducking me. You feel me? Like, so I'm the person that she gonna keep everything from. I couldn't see shit. So that's why my word may not be as strong as everybody else's as well, because me and her was like, and she couldn't. I mean, Puffy wasn't gonna move. I mean, I don't think Puffy would have gave a fuck about me. If he was doing it, he would have did it. You know what I'm saying? They knew I had a family. What the fuck this nigga care for? But yeah, um, I can't really say he lied on her if he said it in her face.
Yeah, it sounds like, Chopper is telling the truth. I mean, if he told her that on the phone, then I mean, and she didn't have an answer for it, then yeah, I gotta go with Chopper, man. So season 3 is when you and Sarah got serious.
Yeah, but yeah, the little sneaky motherfucker, he got the maid. The maid opened the door, and from that day on, I started locking hotel latches no matter the hotel I go to, because I didn't know. Because when you in the hotel, you comfortable. You get what I'm saying? But it wasn't until he showed me, boy, you better start locking that latch. I'm talking about the maid walked in and everything. Like, I'm like, oh, and yeah, it wasn't probably so probably like me and Sarah probably got closer later that day, but it hadn't occurred when he walked in. It happened maybe like hours later, and then we just like close from then on. We always was close though. Like we was close. Like you thought we was before. Yeah, we was that. I'm who I am, bro. Like yeah, that's my sister. Like I was my family. Like uh, I was just making sure she was good. She was a real, very wholesome person, and she's the type of person that I like. Well, clean, no germs, very reserved, conservative, hard to get. Uh, and it was something any man would have, me. Oh, you cool with me? Like, damn, all these niggas love you and me, like, everybody. Like you away from your husband all this time. Like I know you're gonna need something, but damn, like after 3 years, like so yeah, it was like an accomplishment with but it was also like, damn, because when you start that type of shit, grow feelings for people and stuff like that. So he was right on certain stuff. Like, yeah, Fred loved that, whatever, whatever. He was on. I had love for a lot of love for, but I love Val more than anybody. Like, no sex there. That's just love right there. That's how you know you really love somebody. And she only human, bro. Like you can't like this nigga is really making sure you okay. This nigga okay. I gave the girl points off. I make sure she okay. Like genuine love. Same with Bass. Why Bass love me to death. Like I'm not trying to fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying. I love you like a sister. I'm not trying to fuck you. And you just so happen we're not family. We're not related, and things took place. And that's it. It's not like she was out here whoring. If anything, she was conducting herself right, and definitely around my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Tony, I told Tony, we was joking, me and Tony was joking about it. I told Tony, I'm like, I was looking out for you if you think about it. I was making sure she wasn't, doing nothing else with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, she couldn't even move. So you gotta look at it like, yeah, Fred might have got it, but ain't nobody else was getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to look at the good in it, like, yeah, like he made. That's the good thing about married women. They're not gonna give it to everybody. Like one nigga might break the code. And that's what I think turned me on, was like I just knew her husband wasn't skeeting in her every day. She clean. I'll talk about this motherfucker clean, take care of herself, work out every day. The girl is like, the girl was like, I was looking at the video today, like, yo, we was all on a Zoom call, except her and Chopper. And Tony was there, and I was looking at some film on a Zoom call today. and I was flipping saying, "Damn, that motherfucker beautiful." Like I just kept saying, "Damn, she beautiful." Like, damn, like what the Baz was texting me like, "Nick, Tony on the call. I can't stand you. Stop that." Like she laughing like, "Nick, stop saying shit." I'm like, "Oh, I forgot." You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry, I had to apologize to Tony again. Tony don't give a shit, man. Tony came a long ways. He's like, "Yeah, Freddy P, man, I understand. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That was fucked up what y'all did to me, but that's my brother, man. Like, I love that dude. Like, it's crazy as Tony wound up being closer to us than Sarah. You know what I'm saying? And that Sarah's is because of her husband. Like a woman gonna fight. We all
And
know
who's Tony?
Tony is Sarah's old husband, the guy that was on the show. So Sarah's new husband, nobody likes the dude. I don't really know the guy. I give him the benefit of the doubt. But nobody else likes him. And if Baz, I told him straight up, if Baz don't like you, I just ain't gonna like you, bro. Like that's just this her group. Like be real with you. If Baz wanna do some shit, we only gonna move to her. Everybody gonna move when on Bab's time. Like so if you try her, bro, like we you. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was, I guess Baz wanted Sarah to do something. I mean, they sisters, man. They had grown real close after this, and I had told him, I said, it wasn't for you to intervene with their relationship, and that's what he did. He intervened with their relationship, now put a strain in their relationship, and they don't communicate as like they used to, because he tried to charge Bab some money for some shit. And we family, like go get your money from everybody else. Like we all part of the same shit. But he don't understand that because he don't come from the circle like Tony come from the circle. So he come in with his ideas. Like I say this, a woman gonna do what a man with her nigga on. A bitch gonna be with her nigga on. So if your nigga a goofy, you gonna be a goofy. Your nigga a lame, you gonna be a lame. If your nigga a boss, you gonna be a boss. If he that fly nigga, you gonna be a fly bitch. Cause a bitch gonna do whatever her nigga on if she love you. So if a nigga got you making moves out here that looking corny to the real, your nigga just might be a corny nigga. And you so, high on the nigga that you can't see. And that's the problem with the group. A lot of people not mad at Sarah. They just don't like the way he got her moving. And I spoke to him about that, and when you hear his side of the story, he got that's his wife, like you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, like she was a part of something, and I don't know how to deal with all that emotional shit. You get what I'm saying? Keep it away from me, and I won't have to speak on it. That's how I feel about it. I'm not no lawyer. What you gonna sue me for? 3-4 pounds? Like fuck out of here. Or real life street guy. Fuck out of here. Like threatening me is the worst thing they could have done. Like it made me look at it different. It made me call you like, yo, did you get this? I don't like the way that feel. You like, yeah, me either. I'm like, yeah.